So you finally got your Sony ZV-e10 after ordering it online 3 months ago, struggling to buy it due to the huge demand it created through its sheer excellence of features and innovations. Great, but now what? It's still not perfect enough for you? Oh, okay, I get it. You forgot to buy some more essential things to make it even better than it already is. Hey, I got you. Here's another definitive list that I've compiled that includes 10 ways to make your Sony ZV-e10 even better. Step 1. Get yourself a lens. A really nice lens, to be precise. The nicer the lens, the less lenses you actually need. In my case, a logical conclusion to that statement would be either the Sigma 16mm f1.4 if you are a mobile filmmaker that uses the camera a lot when traveling or vlogging. Or you order yourself the Sigma 18-15 f2.8 if you are more of a studio-based, product-centric variability aficionado. Both lenses are shining examples in their respective categories and will up the quality of your videos by tenfold. I have review videos for both of them if you want to take a closer look. Step 2. Speaking of lenses, no matter what type of shooter you are, you definitely need some filters for your newly bought lens. At least you should have an ND filter, which is great for shooting outdoors, eliminating the harsh light coming onto your sensor, making it effectively sunglasses for your lenses. They are called neutral density filters and come in a variety of stops, every stop decreasing the incoming light by around a half. You could either go for a variable ND or a specific stop ND. In the end, it does not matter that much. At least you are now able to shoot your shallow depth of field scene even in broad daylight outside. To make this even more useful, if you have different sized lenses, you could either buy an ND filter for every lens you own and pay a fortune while doing that, or you invest into a step-up ring collection that you can permanently add to your lenses and only buy one size of filters, preferably in 72 or 77mm. For ND filters I'm using the GoD version, and for step-up rings I'm using Lumos rings. Step 3. Now that you got yourself a lens as well as a filter for it, you should think about your newly bought ZV-e10 as well. What I mean by that is simple: get yourself a cage. I ordered myself the SmallRig ZV-e10 cage. This does exactly 3 things to your camera. First, it protects the camera when you accidentally drop it due to your clumsiness. Second, it adds some more mounting points to your camera for adding more stuff to it in the future. And third, it looks much more professional and gives you some street credibility with the real camera guys out there. Okay, one of them is a lie. I hope you can actually figure out which one is it. If you are sure which one it is, go down in the comment section and type in the right number. A very cool little detail that has been added to the SmallRig cage is this tiny screw thingy that can be put in and out of the cage for releasing and tightening things to your cage. Pretty handy. Step 4. Get yourself the treatment of a lifetime. Yeah, or maybe at least a treatment of a couple of hours. Get at least 2 more extra batteries and a dual charger. I own 4 batteries in total, which last me for a full day of shooting. They are very affordable, and having more in this case is better than actually having less. Step 5. Well, if you would like to record with your fancy new camera, lens, filter, cage and batteries, then there's actually only one thing missing: an SD card. In my case, I'm using either the SANDISK SD card or the Samsung SD card. A 256GB card is plenty of space and can last you for quite a long time, until you have to dump the files or delete them. In my opinion, the Samsung card is more reliable in terms of storing the data without corruption over a longer period of time, but that is a very subjective thing coming from my experience alone. Step 6. Light. I got myself 3 of the small tube lights from Iwata. 2 of them cost me 140 euros, and now they actually reduced the price to 89 euros. 1 is enough for most users' needs. They are very travel friendly, can be charged via USB-C, they are RGB and HSI and can shine for 2 hours at max brightness. It's great for giving just a splash of light to subjects or rooms or people. Well, overall, it's a great investment that I would recommend. Anytime, for anyone. Oh, this right now is actually 35% brightness. Step 7. Sound. You will definitely need any kind of sound capture device in the future. Yes, the ZV-e10 has a good onboard mic, but it can always get better. My recommendation when you are not having that much money to spend would be the old and trusty Rode Video Micro, which does not need external power and produces much better sound than the onboard mic, coming in at roughly 50 euros. If you have 100 euros to spare, then think about upgrading to the DAT mic D3. This comes in at around 70 euros and is a step above the Rode mic in terms of quality. I use this in my studio as my primary boom mic for the last year or so and I really like it. Or you could upgrade to a wireless lav mic solution if your room is not sound treated. There are plenty options to choose from out there. I would highly recommend checking out the Rode Wireless Go 2. I have a review of it and I can't actually recommend it highly enough. Step 8. A good tripod. Or at least a decent one. There are plenty of tripods out there that aren't that expensive, that can give you the 3 things you need at your current stage in your filmmaking journey. Number 1, a fast, not really clumsy solution to set down your camera somewhere and take it with you after shooting without a lot of hassle. Number 2, a sturdiness and security in the tripod itself, not having your annual panic attack thinking, ooh, my rig might topple over any second now. And third, a great fluid head to create some nice and clean looking pan and tilt shots for your B-roll. Step 9. If you are more of a travel shooter, then consider getting yourself a gimbal for the ZV-e10. This does not have to be a big DSLR compatible one, a smaller one is fine as well. To save some money, consider actually buying one that is maybe 2 generations older, like the GIMBAL Lab which I have, which can hold all the APS-C cameras with ease. It's stable, it's lightweight, switching positions on the gimbal or actually rebalancing after changing a lens is very easy. It has most functions you need built in and costs significantly less than the newer version that are on the market. And now to the final step, step 10. Practice. The more you use your camera, the better you understand it. The easier it gets to do more things that you actually like. So do it as little or as much as you'd like. But keep one thing in mind, consistency in that case is actually king. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Leech and I'm off writing the next scripts. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to subscribe to this channel. There are plenty more of this type of content and many other things available for you to watch. Have a great day, see you around, and goodbye.